Good evening, students. Now I am going to start straight line in space part 2. In my previous class, we have done few sums on straight line of space. A straight line passing through the point A and parallels to B, passing through 2 points. Now I am just giving another idea. How could you construct the formula? Suppose you forgot the formula, how could you remember the formula for vector equation and Cartesian equation? A straight line, equation of a straight line passing through a point A and parallels to a vector B. Here, A is a point which is given and another straight line, this straight line, you have to find equation of a straight line passing through the point A and parallel to the vector B. Now let P be any point on the straight line whose direction ratio is R. Then we can write AP as AP and B parallel. AP equals to lambda B. AP parallels to vector B. AP parallels to B. AP equals to lambda B. AP is P minus A, position vector of P minus position vector A, position vector of P minus position vector of A equals to lambda B. Position vector of P is R minus A equals to lambda B. Then R equals to A plus lambda B. Then we got the equation of a straight line passing through the point A parallels to the vector B. Now you can construct Cartesian equation. Cartesian equation from vector equation. Here R equals to xi plus yj plus zk, and B equals to ai plus bj plus ck, and A equals to, A is the point is x1, y1, z1, coded of the point B. So A position vector is x1i plus y1j plus z1k. Now put it here, R in formula is xi plus yj plus zk equals to A. Position vector A is x1i plus y1j plus z1k plus lambda B is ai plus bj plus ck. Now we can compare with the coefficient of I with this coefficient of I. Then x equals to, here coefficient of I is lambda A plus x1, y equals to lambda b plus y1, and z equals to lambda c plus j, k coefficient k compare z1. Then x minus x1 by a equals to lambda, y minus y1 by b equals to lambda, z minus z1 by c equals to lambda. Therefore, we can write x minus x1 by a, y minus y1 by b equal to z minus z1 by c. That is the Cartesian equation of the straight line. This is the vector equation. So we can construct, if you forget the formula, we can remember this formula within 2 minutes. Now let us do one sum related straight line. Question number 1. The Cartesian equation of a straight line is 6x minus 2 equals to 3y 3y plus 1 equals to 2z minus 2. Find direction ratio of this line. Question number A. And question number B is Cartesian, find vector equation, F-I-N-D. Find vector equation, vector and Cartesian equation of this line, of the line passing through the point, 2 minus 1 minus 1 and parallel to the direction ratio of given equation. So I am telling again, this equation is given. You have to find direction ratio of this equation. Number 2, find the vector and Cartesian equation of the line passing through the point this and parallel to the direction equation of this given line. You have to find this line in Cartesian form. The given line can be written 6 common, x minus 2 by 6 equals to 3 common, y plus 1 by 3 equals to 2 common, z minus 1. That is, you can write this by 1 by 6, this by 1 by 3, this by 1 by 2. Here, this you can convert x minus 1 by 3 by direction ratio could multiply by 6, that is 1, x plus 1 by 3 by 2 equals to z minus 1 by 3. Multiply each ratio by 6, we will get whole number ratio. Here direction ratio is 1 to 3. We got sum number, question number 1, answer is direction ratio for A. That is the answer. Now we have to find question number B. Find the vector equation and Cartesian equation of the line passing through the point A. Here A equals to 2i minus j minus k, and vector equation and parallel to the direction ratio, this is B. B equals to I plus 2j plus 3k. We know vector equation of the line passing through the point this and parallel to the direction ratio this is A r equals to A plus lambda b. That is, A is this 2i minus j minus k plus lambda, b value is I plus 2j plus 3k. That is the answer, vector equation of the line. To find Cartesian equation, point is, this is the point, this is the point of this, the point is 2 minus 1 1, 2 minus 1 is the point, and direction ratio is 1 2 3. Parallel to the direction ratio, that is x minus x1 by 1, y plus 1 by 2 equals to z plus 1 by 3. That is the vector equation. This is the Cartesian equation of the given line. This is the vector equation of the given line. Now, let us explain what is the shortest distance between two lines. Shortest distance between two lines. Shortest, suppose these two lines may be intersection form, maybe like these Q lines. maybe in skew lines, in intersect form. Skew line may be parallel like this. So when the two lines are intersect, then the shortest distance is 0. This line is point of intersection, there is no shortest distance. If they are skew lines like this, the skew line, then two lines, skew line. Suppose here because of two lines, this is L1, this is L2. Here two lines are equals to A1 plus lambda B1. Here second line equation A2 plus lambda B2. Then shortest distance between two skew lines is B1 cross B2, B1 cross B2 dot A2 minus A1 over mod of B1 cross B2. That is the formula shortest distance between two skew lines. If this line, this is for vector form. If two lines, it is Cartesian form, then equation is x minus x1 by a1 equals to y minus y1 by b1 z minus z1 by c1. Another equation x minus x2 by a2 y minus y2 by b2 z minus z2 by c2. This is the shortest distance for vector equation. We are now going to explain. We are going to explain this. It is Cartesian form. Vector shortest distance for Cartesian, then x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1 by a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 over square root of this into this minus this into this. That is b. This is c2. b1 c2 minus c1 b2 whole square plus this into this. First this into this into this. Then second c1 into a2, c1 into a2 minus a1 into c2 whole square plus this into this, b2 into c1 minus b1 into b2 into a1, b2 into this minus the a2 into b1 into a2 whole square. This formula, to remember this formula, little bit tough. It is little bit tough. Then you can convert the equation to vector form. This Cartesian form, you can convert this Cartesian to vector form. Then you can do such shortest distance between this, taking this formula. Okay, let's do. Let's find the shortest distance between two skew lines. Find the short question number 2. Shortest distance between two skew lines. Shortest distance between two skew lines. Find skew line. R1 equals to I plus j plus k, I plus j plus k plus lambda 2i minus j plus k, 2i minus j plus k. And another equation R equals to 2i plus j minus k plus lambda 3i minus 5j, 3i minus 5j plus 2k. Two line is given, vector equation, you have to find shortest distance. I am taking the formula shortest distance formula B2 minus B1 cross B2 cross B1 cross shortest distance between two lines B1 cross B2 cross B2 dot A2 minus A1 by mod B1 cross B2. Shortest distance between two lines. First of all, getting here I A1 plus lambda B1. Here A1 equals to I plus J plus K. A2 equals to 2I plus J minus K. B1 equals to 2I, A1 plus lambda B1, 2I minus, this is J, 2I minus J plus K, 2I minus J plus K, and B2 is 3I minus 5J plus 2K, plus 2K. Now we have to first of all find B1 cross B2. First of all find B1 cross B2. Date of B1 I J K 2 minus 1 1 3 minus 5 2. Now break it. I this into this, that is minus 2 plus 5 minus J 4 minus 3 plus K minus 10 plus 3. That is 3I minus J minus 7K. That is 3I minus J minus 7K. Then mod B1 cross B2 equals to root over of 9 plus 1 plus 49. That is root over of 59. So it is got here. Now put it here, formula shortest distance equals to 3I minus J minus 7K dot A2 minus A1. For here you have to find A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1 equals to A2 minus A1. You can put it here, A2 minus A1 I minus 2K. A2 minus A1 হচ্ছে I minus A2 minus 1 minus 2K. A1 is here, A1 is I plus J. K is not there, I plus J. Here I is this. A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1 is minus K. I minus K. By mod of this is root over of 59. That is 3. That is 3 plus 7 by root over of 59. That is 10 by root over of 59 unit. Shortest distance is 10 by root over of 59. So if you have shortest distance, if you have the vector equation, we can get shortest distance using this formula. Now let us do shortest distance between two parallel lines. When two lines are parallel, suppose these and these two lines are parallel, this is here shortest distance between two parallel lines. Suppose here R equals to A1 plus lambda B and R equals to A2 plus mu B. Here two equation of two straight line is given. We have to find shortest distance. This as they are equal, therefore they are parallel line. Then shortest distance equals to B cross A2 minus A1 by mod B. This is the formula shortest distance. So first of all find A2. This is the formula to find vector equation for vector equation formula. Now we are doing one sum. Find question number 3. Find shortest distance between two parallel line r equals to I plus 2j, I plus 2j minus 4k plus lambda 2i plus 3j, 2i plus 3j plus 6k, and another r equals to 3i plus 3j minus 5k plus lambda plus mu 2i plus 3j, 2i plus 3j plus 6k. Here this and this parallel. Here A is this A1. This is A1. So A2 minus A1. This is A1. This is A2, and this is B. So A2 minus A1 equals to 2i plus j minus k. So A2 minus A1 is 2i. A2 minus A1 is 2i plus j minus k, and B is this, and B equals to B equals to 2i plus 3j plus 6k. We have to find B cross A2 minus A1. So B cross A2 minus A1 equals to mod of I, J, K. B is 2, 3, 6, and A2 minus A1, 2, 1, minus 1. 2, 3, 6, 2, 1, minus 1 equals to I minus 3 minus 6 minus J minus 2 minus 12 plus K 2 minus 6. That is minus 9i plus 14j minus 4k. A2 minus A1, a cross product is minus 9i plus 14j minus 6 minus 4k. Now put it here. This is mod of this. Mod is minus 9i plus 14j minus 4k over mod B. Mod B equals to root over of 4 plus 9 plus 36. That is 7. So mod B is 7. The modulus of this is root over of 81 plus 196 plus 16 by 7. That is square root of 293. 293 by 7 unit. So if you have two parallel lines, then vector equation form we can get shortest distance between two parallel lines. Question number 4. Find value of P so that such that 1 minus x by 3 equals to 7y minus 14 by 2p equals to z minus 3 by 2. Another equation, 7 minus 7x by 3p equals to y minus 5 by 1 equals to 6 minus z by 5. these two equation in Cartesian form, we have to convert in standard form, that is x minus x1, that we can write x minus 1 by minus 3 in standard form. Here 7 is common, y minus 2 by 2p equals to z minus 3 by 2. This is standard form. 7 that is minus 7 x minus 1 by 3p. That is minus 7 common, x minus 1, so minus 7x plus 1 equals to y minus 1 or y minus 5 by 1. This is z minus 6 by minus 5. That is the standard form. We can write, this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. We can write this by minus 7, that is the sum, that is minus 3. This by 7, which is x minus z by 2. Now these two lines are perpendicular. Find the value of such that these and these are perpendicular. You have to find the value of, condition of perpendicularity is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0. This is a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2. So a1 a2 minus 3 into 3p by minus 7. This is minus 7 plus b1 b2 2p by 7 into 1 plus 2 into minus 5 equal to 0. Then minus 9p by plus 2p by 7 minus plus 9p by 7 minus 10 equals to 10. We can write that is 11p equals to 70, v equals to 70 by 11. That is the value of p. As these two lines, we convert these two lines in standard form. As the two lines are perpendicular, then the condition of perpendicular, we can write a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0. Then we can get the unknown value p. Next, sum number 5. Show that the line x minus 5 by 7 equals to y plus 2 by minus 5 equals to z by 1 and x by 1 y by 2 equals to z by 3 are perpendicular. These two lines is given, you have to prove that these two lines are perpendicular. Just like previous sum, we know x minus x1 by a1, y minus y by b1. That is the condition perpendicularity is a1 a2 b1 b2 plus c1 c2. a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 should be equal to 0. So 7 into 1 plus minus 5 into 2 plus 1 into 3 should be equal to 0. 7 minus 10 plus 3 equal to 0. That is 10 minus 10 equal to 0. That is 0 equal to 0. 0. Therefore, condition is satisfied. Therefore, this straight line, two straight lines are perpendicular. That's all. Sum number 6. Show that x minus 1 by 2 equals to y minus 2 by 3 equals to z minus 3 by 4 and x minus 4 and x minus 4 by 5 equals to y minus 1 by 2 equals to z, that is z by 1. Let these two lines So the two lines intersect each other. Intersect each other and find the point of intersection. So let this is lambda and this is mu, two lines. So x equals to 2 lambda plus 1, y equals to 3 lambda plus 2 and z equals to 4 lambda plus 3. And for this equation, x equals to 5 mu plus 4, y equals to 2 mu plus 1 and z equals to mu. Now these 2 points, the points are, so suppose this point x, y, z, these 3 points are 2 lambda, this is P points, 2 lambda plus 1, 3 lambda plus 2 and 4 lambda plus 3. This is the point Q. Point P is this and point Q is 5 mu plus 4, 2 mu plus 1 and mu. These 2 points P and Q. Now these 2 points P and Q intersect each other, means this equals to this equals to this equals to this. As the P points Q, P and Q, so that this line intersect each other. They will be intersect each other, then they will coincide. P and Q will coincide. That is 2 lambda plus 1 equals to 5 mu plus 4. 3 lambda plus 2 equals to 2 mu plus 1 or 4 lambda plus 3 equals to this is mu. First, this and this solve, that is 2 lambda minus 5 mu equals to 3, that is 3 lambda minus 2 mu equals to minus 1. Now, these two simultaneous you can solve it, this into 3, this into 2, that is 6 lambda minus 15 mu equals to 9, this is 6 lambda minus 4 mu equals to minus 2. Minus 11 mu equals to 11, then mu equals to minus 1, put the value minus 1 here, 3 lambda plus mu equals to 3 lambda, mu value is minus 1, 3 lambda plus 2 equals to minus 1, 3 lambda, mu value minus 1, that is plus 2, so 3 lambda equals to minus 3, lambda equals to minus 1. Here the point is minus 1, minus 1. This point will satisfy this equation, then we can prove they are intersect each other. Then put it here in equation 3. 4 into lambda value is minus 1 plus 3 equals to mu value is minus 1. Minus 4 plus 3 equals to minus 1, minus 1 equals to minus 1. Therefore, condition is satisfied. These 2 points lambda and mu satisfy the third point. Therefore, they intersect each other. At point of intersection is minus 1, minus 1. Then lambda and mu value got point of intersection should be put it here. The coordinate of the P is minus 1 lambda minus 1 mu, that is 2 into minus 1 plus 1, 3 into minus 1 plus 1, 4 into minus 1 plus 3, that is minus 1, minus 2, 3, minus 3 plus 1, minus 2 and 1. Point of intersection 2 into, this is 2, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. That is point of intersection is minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. You can put it here, same answer will come. Like, look here, 5 into minus 1 plus 4, that is minus 1. 2 into minus 1 plus 1, that is minus 1, and mu is minus 1. These all points will come same, therefore they are going to coincide each other. Please have a note of the sums, and if you like my videos, please subscribe. Okay, thank you.